Hello, guys, and welcome to MLG Pro Scrims. It's Puckett, and I'm joined tonight by a very special guest, Mr. Tunn. Chris Tunn is joining me all the way from the UK. How you doing tonight, Chris?
I'm not too bad, Chris, and I'm really looking forward to this, which is going to be actually a very, very good game between two of the best teams in America at the moment.
Absolutely. We got Envy, who, of course, got knocked down into the open bracket. They will be battling through in Dallas, taking out hopefully 192 teams on their way to a championship bracket performance, and they'll be meeting up against Fariko tonight, one of our teams who have secured a top 12 spot in that championship bracket, as well as a top 8 finish, the seeds going into that event. So it's going to be a very, very good matchup tonight. We're going to have a best of 9. And, Tunn, before we get started, I wanted to introduce you to our North American fans. What can you tell us about yourself? What experience do you have in the commentating world?
Well, mostly I've commentated on nearly all of the EGL events over here, which seems to be the most popular. Many of the Reflex events, all the different European Call of Duty console events. I'm usually there, and I've been around for quite some time. It was me and Rel who seemed to start off the scene to do with casting anyway, and I've been here since then, a couple of years now.
Wow.
So yeah, this is new for me. Obviously, I'm just used to the events, but this should be good fun.
All right, well, very good stuff. What was the very first event you did?
That would have been Reflex GT2. It was just by chance that I got asked, actually. It was, I think I was just sitting there watching one of the games, and the runner of the event, Zorta, came over and asked me, asked our group of friends, does anybody want to cast a game? And I raised my hand, and the rest is history, I suppose.
Oh, that is awesome. That's a good story for your first start. Well, tonight, I'm excited to have you joining me, and hopefully we'll be having you give us some tips on kind of the setups that we're seeing our teams using and the strategies being employed. We're, of course, going to be playing with the U.S. rules, kind of non-Deserto rules. We still got sentry guns. We're going to be seeing some awesome action on hardpoint, capture the flag, as well as search and destroy. It's going to be a best of 9, so the first team to 5 wins will take our pro scrim this evening, and the only thing I'm waiting on right now is an invite to the party. I've tried to join Envy's lobby a few times, and each time it says cannot connect. So as soon as I get in, I will make sure to get you in there. But while we're waiting to get into the party, I wanted to ask you, there's 8 teams coming over from the EU to be participating in the Call of Duty Championships, which is going down a little bit later in April, the $1 million tournament. Who do you think are going to be some of those top 8 teams coming over from EU?
Well, we are definitely, for me, probably going to see TCM coming over. They will face over against Fariko Dragons straight away. Probably going to see Fariko All-Stars come over. Maybe Lemon Dogs, which are one of the Scandinavian teams, but they do actually have some UK players. Yeah, Lemon Dogs. I'm not quite sure where the name comes from. And I would fully expect to see Millennium there also, which is the French team, who seem to do the best out of their nation.
Yeah, we definitely saw Millennium on our live stream going up against Ewin, and I was so blown away by the skill from Gotaga as well as Diablo. I think those are going to be 2 really awesome players to watch. I hope that they make it to that XP, the national or the big championship event there in California. And guys, sadly, I'm going to have to throw it to a quick commercial break to figure out this party issue. But in the meantime, we actually just released a top 5. Coley, do we have the newest top 5? From Saturday. I bet you don't, and I bet you guys at home haven't seen it either. So go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/officialmlgcod to check that one out. But if you missed our old ones, here's one from the past. Welcome back to the MLG Top 5. I'm Chris Puckett, counting down your top 5 Black Ops 2 plays of the week. Here we go, kicking things off at number 5. This one's from the broadcast. It's Felonies going up against Hysteria in winners bracket round 5. And Felonies hits the 1 versus 3 triple kill with the grenade. At number 4, we got Rambo killing score streaks with score streak. But he's got his stealth chopper earning in that run. So good stuff from Slack. The stealth chopper can rip people up unless it's shot down. Go to Rambo Rays on a 3-kill spree, and he just took over the hard point. He's going to earn himself all 3 of his score streaks as well. Finally cleaned up top, but he's going to have a sentry gun, lightning strike, and hellstorm to use, and he might use the hellstorm to take down that chopper. And that's exactly what he's doing, baby.
That's so good. Oh, nice.
Sharpie goes into beast mode here at number 3. Check him out against Fariko. Picks up the entry kill here in the treehouse, dodging grenades. Kills the window attacker. A 3rd kill, and he's not done yet after a quick reload. Picks off Assassin once again to get his Hellstorm missile.
Hellstorm missile awaiting.
At number 2, we got Miracles. Same game, this time from the Fariko side. Miracle starting things off with the grenade. The two-piece picks up the triple. He gets the hard point, picks up the 200 points. Assassin charges in. 1 kill away from getting a score streak. Dropping down, finds Assassin on the respawn, and picks up number 6. Challenged by Sharpie. He gets his sentry gun. At number 1, we have the Epic Fear 3v4 clutch against Fariko with great plays from Sharpie and John.
Sharpie on your screen, he's rotating for this next hill. 55 seconds left on the clock. The difference in score is 15.
Hardpoint identified.
Score streak still in play, though, as John is going to call down his lightning strike. Let's see how many he hits.
John picks up 2, picks up 3. Blue calling in his Hellstorm. Time's starting to wind down. Can Fear do this? He picks up the last player on the hill.
210 to 195, Evan. It's a 15-second game, 20 left on the clock. They just locked it down, 3v4. Impressive play here by Fear. And
that's going to do it for this Top 5. To be featured in my next episode, make sure to submit your plays now at MajorLeagueGaming.com/submit. Welcome back, guys. It is MLG Pro Scrims, Chris Bucket and Chris Tunn bringing you the action tonight. We got a best of 9, Fariko taking on Envyus, and I'm finally in the party. It's time to get this one underway. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be kicking things off tonight with Slums Hardpoint before going into some CTF and S&D. We'll be rotating those 3 game types every 3 for 3 total rounds. Best of 9, so the first of 5 wins is going to take home this Pro Scrim. And it looks like Fariko is going to be hosting this first game. And Karma, whenever you're ready, feel free to get this one underway. So, Mr. Tunn, do you know these teams pretty well? Do you know the players in and out, or should I give you some players to watch?
Most of the players I do know. Obviously, we see Parasite is probably the most well-known player from his team. Obviously, within the EU scene anyway, obviously he comes over to a lot of the events, and I think probably he's the best player to go on board with straight away. He will be using that M8 customized with the burst fire.
Yeah,
I would say we'll probably jump on board with him.
I love watching Parasite, especially in the hardpoint game types. He's going to be the team's anchor, and he's honestly one of the fiercest slayers on Fariko, and that's his job. So we'll see how he starts this one off. It looks like they're going to send him to lock down Blue, while Karma and Miracles are going to lock down the initial starting hardpoint. And it looks like Parasite is going to have a little bit of lag at the very start here, but that calms down, and he's able to pick up 1, but he's cleaned up. Meanwhile, we're going to take our screen over to Mr. Miracles. He's going to be watching Bricks. Currently on a 3-kill spree with his MSMC. And talk to me a little bit as we look at this mini-map. It looks like all of Envy is trying to push from Blue, Ton. What's the strategy they're going for here?
The idea of pushing through Blue is so you get a better spawn on the next hard point, which is down inside next to the garbage. And it's a great setup because, I mean, it seems as if they have actually lost that first hard point to Fariko. So we will see Envyus push back around and try and get a better spawn so they do get into the next hard
ready
point.
for deployment.
Miracles on a 5-kill, make it 6-kill spree, has already locked down his Hellstorm, his Lightning Strike, his Sentry Gun, going on a 7-kill spree before being taken down. And take a look at his respawn. That is thanks to Parasite, giving him that anchor spawn. Miracles is going to be able to get into this hard point, and he immediately throws down his Sentry Gun. Fariko could be off to a nice 70 to make it 90-second head start here. They're already at 62.
This is completely locked down, and what Envy really need to do here is push on for the next spawn. They need to give up on this and get set up around the white wall corner. And if they can get themselves up there, you know, hardpoint is not done until the very last point.
Your sentry gun has been destroyed.
Looks like Envy was able to take down that Sentry Gun, but as you can see on the mini-map, control of that bottom hill totally in favor of the Fariko clan. They are at that 88-second mark. 11 more seconds left on the hill. It's been total domination early on. And to start this one off, I want to pull up our stats. We're just 2 minutes in and seeing 100 seconds in one team's favor. This is a blowout early on.
Hardpoint identified.
Yeah, big play my Max there, and the whole Fariko team are looking very strong. And what they actually do now, they're going to push through Garage, so they get a better spawn onto this next hardpoint and onto the next one also.
Miracle's calling down his Hellstorm, trying to take out that anchor. You saw he could have gone for the 2 players inside the hardpoint. Instead, cleans up that anchor. He's going to lock down the position until Parasite can rotate over. and Fariko should be able to hold on to these spawns pretty easily. Let's go to Parasite's perspective as you see Miracles on a 3-kill spree working to lock down that hill.
Hard point locked down.
So Parasite, he's actually going to be out of the action here, but when does his job get interesting, Mr. Ton? Talk to me about kind of the anchor role.
It gets a bit more important inside the first couple of hard points on this map. It's specific different areas that will come into play a lot. Well, with hard point, actually, I think it's mostly important. It's important on the whole game. With things like CTF, that's more of a everyone has to rotate and cover. With hard point, you really need that guy that's going to say, right, okay, I'm going to push the spawns. You go for the hard point.
Hard point contested.
Parasite getting taken out in the back, you saw, is now going to have to push back up. Looks like he's going to be trying to loop around from the old hard point, now charging through Junkyard. As I take a look at the mini-map, you can see all 7 other players are just throwing their bodies at each other over inside the garage. Parasite trying to get some picks, and he's going to get one at the gate. Looking into the garage now, trying to spot any more players. He's going to have to find more. Getting taken out from behind, though. We're going to switch over to Envy as they're in the hard point for the first time. 135 to 33 and counting as you have Rambo Ray on a 3-kill spree inside.
Yeah, Rambo needs to stay alive here. He does have support from his team, and somebody has actually pushed up into the next hard point around the 25-second, 20-second mark. That is when you will see most teams move over to the next hard point. Currently on board with Rambo using the MSMC, has 2 players in front of him, does get shut down though.
Yeah, Rambo coming off the respawn is going to have to make some moves as the new hardpoint moves to the middle. You see, there's already 3 green arrows locking down as Fariko is just totally in control. And you know what, Ton? With a score of 146 to 52, I want to hear how Fariko is feeling. Let's do a Turtle Beach team chat as we listen in with the communication.
Already, or far right.
He's bricks.
They're pushing right side, guys.
Yeah, he's middle, our middle. Middle, he came our middle.
Oh,
he came bricks, guys.
He came bricks behind you guys.
It's all good, it's all good.
Hard point contested.
The middle one shot.
Hard point contested.
The middle one shot, he's behind me. Rambo got turned on.
On anchor.
I'm here.
Oh, he's laying on the hill. Damn, I didn't know they all. Did you get him, Haggy? Good shit.
Nothing flash.
Blue. He's there, staying behind on top of the hill with me.
Oh, okay.
Good job, good help. Good shit, Karma, let's go. I'm on it, push up.
Goofy's blue stairs.
And middle stairs. Middle
Middle
stairs. Good shit, I spawned out.
Blue,
Big kills, one on the hard point.
Blue, 2 blue, last 2 blue, last one's blue.
Oh, blue stairs.
Hard point is ours.
One shot back, one shot blue stairs. Oh shit, 2 bursts. I spawned the next hill.
Dude.
I can't help you guys. I'm at the next hill.
Police
I'm
car,
gonna
one
stay
police
back
car.
here. You guys hold that 3 versus 4. I'm hanging back at the next hill.
Not the guy. There's another
Middle, last one middle,
Going back there,
one blue.
Rambo.
Middle one blue.
Hard
He's
point
here. One
contested.
guy's here on anchor. One guy's coming anchor on me.
Who do you want to jump on board with when we go back in?
All right, Tongue, let's jump back on board with our Envy squad. We were actually watching Rambo. I wanted to see what was going on with the freak of communication, to see how often they were calling him out while we were watching him. And I was really amazed. They just seemed to know every push that was coming from Envy, and they shut it down. You see the scoreboard, 205 to 74. Let's pull up our scoreboard real quick. I want to see who's got the hot hand as we have 3 minutes, 39 seconds left. 23 and 14 is Miracles. He hasn't slowed down. Despite the 3 bars, he's really just been wrecking this Envious squad.
Yeah, he's been the one that has been the difference so far. I mean, you have seen great play from everybody else and on both teams, but it seems that Merkel is coming out there. I mean, Proofy's having a good game too, but even the captures and the defense is something very important to look at. And actually, a good stat to actually have a look at is Parasite's captures and defense are both at 0 currently. Obviously, because he's not necessarily inside the hard point, he's defending, he's going into the spawn points that he needs to be at to help his team, not necessarily defending or capturing any hard points.
Yeah, we're on board with Parasite now. It looks like he may get his first capture if he can pick up this kill around the corner. Checking all corners, couldn't find Rambo. Finally, he finds him and pops a few FAL shots. He's now on a 3-kill spree, just 24 points now away from taking game number 1, doubling up their opponent's score, and they're making it look easy. Let's take our screen, though, to Miracles, who is now set up in the hard point, getting all kinds of attention from the middle.
Yeah, he has actually been EMP'd, but he's holding that down nicely, just staying alive. He did have support from his team, but he does actually get shut down. Unfortunate by him. He's going to push back into there, and you know what? I think they can actually afford to let them have a few points. I wouldn't be surprised to just see Fariko push for the next hard point. Even though there's 30 seconds left, they don't need to sacrifice too much with this, and they will just push for the next one.
They're only 7 seconds away from victory. Miracles looks like he may want to go get him right now. Charging in, he's going to get cleaned up in the garage. J-Cap still trying to battle against Karma, and Karma's going to win that fight. 246 and counting. We're going back to Parasite, who's on a 6-kill spree. Before we can show him use his Hellstorm missile, he's going to finish out the game 250 to 120, and we're going to show you the final kill cam. This one coming from our friend Parasite, pushing in. He's going to get some final knee shots on Proofy. Little kidney blast, and that is going to do it. Here are your final stats. 26 and 20 with 6 captures, 6 defenses. Miracles on top. On the other side, 25 and 20, the best score coming from Proofy. Chris, after that first game, who are you most impressed by?
It definitely has to be Merkel. I mean, he was coming in there and just destroying anybody inside his sight. Also very impressed with Parasite. Brilliant play by him just to anchor down and get the spawns right for his team. I thought they were probably just going to push for the next one, but it seems as if they all just flew into that garage and made sure they got those final few points, which they did very successfully, and they will take away in map number 1.
All right, so Fariko takes game number 1. When we come back, guys, we'll have game number 2. It's going to be Hardpoint Raid.